Austin Williams, I'm CEO of Compass. We're a vertically integrated real estate development company here in the Smoky Mountains. We focus on several different asset classes, but our primary three pillars of things that we look to solve is, first, we want to solve the workforce housing crisis here in our community. Second, we want to turn Sevierville into a premier destination. And then third, we focus on the revitalization of downtown Sevierville. Those three things all have a focus on creating better quality of life for the folks that live here and in turn impacting our community. So my story, I grew up in a small family business that's been around for about 75 years now, many generations deep, and always had the dream of working with my dad and my granddad. And life led me down a different path, and I spent 7 years as a financial planner, and over time that slowly transitioned into buying real estate. In 2012, we started buying foreclosed homes. That led to warehouses and office buildings and storage unit facilities in different asset classes. 2017, we got into ground up real estate development, and we built our very first apartment complex. My family's been here for many generations. Actually, when the government set up the national park, several branches of the family moved right out of the park and into Sevierville and different areas here in the community. You know, this is obviously a big piece of who I am. The people that are here in our community, many are cousins and aunts and uncles and different family members. Even if they're not blood, they're certainly family to me. And so that's why those goals are so important to what we do at Compass. There is a tremendous demand here in the community because there is so much tourism, so many people trying to come to town. So most properties end up being developed into accommodations for those visitors. That's typically the highest impact that you can get out of your piece of property, and so that creates a huge need for housing because a lot of folks don't focus there. For us though, we've sort of found a niche in being able to do that. It's obviously a good development opportunity, but just as importantly as making a dollar on a project, many of the folks that live at these complexes are kids that are going to school with our children. They're people that we go to church with, and so providing safe, affordable housing for them is a great way to impact their quality of life. Another thing that we do at a lot of our complexes is we use that platform to take that a step further, and we'll work with our church to put in a community life director to place a couple into our apartment complexes with the purpose of introducing the tenants to the gospel and introducing them to Christ. Those community life directors love on the tenants as folks move in. They do a lot of different fun family events like movie nights and things like that eventually leads to setting up Bible studies there at our apartment complexes. So it gives us the opportunity to leverage those platforms, make a bigger difference than just affordable housing. Some of the biggest projects that we've got going right now is the Boulevard. It's an apartment complex that we've partnered with DLP on. That's 312 units that we're building just about a mile down the road from Dollywood. Secondly, we've got the Lodges at Reedmont. That is a 177 unit cabin resort. It's right on the golf course here in the city of Sevierville, and it also sits beside the largest water park in the state. DLP loans money to us on several of those cabin builds that we've got going. We're also helping our church develop a new campus, which will include a Christian school. That's actually right across the road from where the Boulevard's going. So there's a lot of neat synergies to see both of those developments happen at the same time. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of good that comes from that. And then a few other things in downtown Sevierville. We've got the Pines. I'm sitting here at one of Dolly's resorts. The Pines Theater was actually the very first place that she had ever done a paid show at. Dolly's got a lot of fond memories at the Pines. It is a restaurant and all sorts of different games, and it's a local hangout. We're currently working on a boutique hotel as well that should open up within the next couple of weeks there in downtown. I got involved with DLP summer of 22. Learned about DLP. Shortly after that, got connected with Dawn, had several phone calls, and realized that there was a ton of alignment in values and culture and things like that between Compass and DLP. And for us, we want to do business with folks that share those same values. And there were so many things that aligned. And from there, several months later, Dawn and I bought a piece of property that we're building the Boulevard on. So working with you all has certainly helped that project to scale quicker. Traditionally, what we would have done is we would have phased it. And so there's 312 units in total. We might have done 100 units in phases, and it could have taken 4, 5, 6 years to get the entirety of that complex built out. Working with DLP has given us the ability to come in and make it all one phase, turning this project from a construction timeline of 18 months as opposed to the 5 or 6 years that it would have been without that DLP. It was the opportunity to still get to do a development, make a big impact, what we're focused on and what we're great at, while partnering with you all to bring in investor dollars and see the project get done more efficiently. Relationship has just really grown from there. It's given us a great ability to scale on not only projects that we do with you all, but also learn about the way that you all are structured and continue to grow and make more of an impact in projects that maybe you're not involved with. So not only has it helped us from a financial side on what we do with you all, but also helps us make a bigger impact outside of that. It helps us to get more housing built, help us to track towards our goal of building those 2,000 units in a much quicker manner than we could have without a DLP. There is something that's just so exciting about ground up development. You know, when you have a vacant piece of property that has nothing on it, you know, creating that vision, working with the team to piece all that together, and then taking it all the way to a reality and getting to see people enjoy it, whether that means, you know, housing that they're getting to live at, whether it's something in downtown Sevierville where it's a place they get to come and eat and hang out, or it's an accommodation that folks are coming to. No matter what it is, seeing that dream all the way to reality is extremely fulfilling.